Okay. What the hell's going on here now? Well, that was interesting. Good morning, welcome in. How you doing, y'all? Alrighty, it is another dreary Tuesday morning out. Really overcast, cloudy, windy, all that happy crap stuff that we love. So we're just kind of chilling out here with the kitty cats. Let me get some links shared around. Maybe we'll get some peoples in here. If we get some peoples in here, maybe we'll have a nice show and chill out. If not, maybe I'll just go play a movie on Discord. Whatever works, right? Alright, there's a link in number one for the YouTube. Here's the Rumble link going up. Maybe. Good morning, Dave. Long time no see, sir. Oh my god, I gotta remember to keep that one. I'm sharing that. I shall just repost. You're gonna love this one, Dave. Absolutely, you're gonna love it. Seriously, it's great. God, do feds have brains? Do they? I mean, seriously, do federal employees have any brains? Because if they do, I think they're just fucking mush because they're so surrounded by such shitheads all the time that they can't think for themselves, so their brains just go. Morning, Thomas. Thomas is listening all along. Where are we off to today, Thomas? Is this thing still under the 80s block party? I do believe so. There we go. Apparently, I had the 80s block party still playing on Twitch this morning. That's interesting. Whoopsie. Alrighty. Just double check here. YouTube, Rumble, X, and Twitch. And we'll go here. And boop. Go down to this group. Post it here. Alrighty. What did I do here? I think I hit a button. Didn't hit a button. Okay. It was right. My bad. So, I'm not posting on Facebook more this morning. My coffee, yummy. And yes, I must have a lid on the coffee, because if I don't have a lid on the coffee, I don't get the coffee because the cats drink my coffee. True story. Fluffy is addicted to caffeine. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm going to put a poll in the chat. I don't know if it'll let me do one on here or not. No, I don't want to wrap up and leave, damn it. Mm-hmm. Okay. I know I can do a poll in the YouTube chat, so we'll just do it there. If you're on Rumble, I'm sorry, or Twitch, I says I do in person on Twitch, I don't know. But we are going to click here. Click on all messages so we make sure we see everybody first off. My chat is not letting me do it. But anyways, for all of you here in the chat with me, all four of you, if you think that most of our federal agencies are just so incestuous that they have brain rot to the point where they can't think straight, put a 1 in the chat. If you're watching this afterwards, put a 1 in the comments. I really want to see how many of you think that, because I think it. I think you have way too many people surrounding themselves with people who know nothing, but pretend they know everything, and make complete and total asses out of themselves, like the fucking idiots at Patriot Point. Now, I bet you're interested in why I'm picking on Patriot Point, huh? Thomas says 100%. We must go back up to the X. So, Phil Labonte, the lead singer of the heavy metal band All That Remains, posted yesterday. It said, "This is a strong incentive to confirm Kash Patel." And it says, "New Patriot Front urges fellow conservatives to say no to Kash Patel being confirmed as their new FBI director." I say let's do it. Get his ass in there already. I'm tired of the corruption. I'm tired of the bullshit. And I know I'm not the only one. It's actually not too bad out here this morning. We're at 34 already. So I think most of today that heater will stay off. I'll turn it off when we're done with the show. But yeah, we're definitely moving along and getting things working the kinks out of things, even though some of you want to keep the kinks there. Get it? Never mind. That's a bad joke on my part. You've got to be shitting me. Good morning, Jay. How you doing, bud? Who's going to win today's biggest rhino award? Who do you guys think is going to win today's biggest rhino award? I mean, you got so many of them that you can choose from, but any guesses? Any guesses? You want a hint? He is your favorite senator from South Carolina. Does that help? Are you ready? I'll show you what I'm talking about. Nope, not Eye Patch McCain this time. Eye Patch McCain's probably a second close, though. But. So, apparently, there is a senator upset that this old man here, who hasn't been, who has enjoyed security clearances since he supposedly retired from, doing that sort of thing. Well, somebody's upset that he lost his security clearances and his protection, his Secret Service protection. This is the piece of shit that thinks that we should keep paying for that guy's Secret Service protection and give him his clearances back. So, yep, Mr. Lindsey Graham. I really hope the people of the Carolinas get him out soon. He is a stain upon the sanctity of what Congress was supposed to be, as are most of these pieces of shit that are in it now. They manipulate it and molest it and morph it into something that's not supposed to be. Oh my. So I don't know if any of you are on the Common Censored page, but they've got this meme war going on about cows being hurtled by catapults and trebuchets, and they couldn't get theirs just right. So I jumped in and behold, cows being thrown by trebuchets. Yeah. Yeah, I believe so. I believe he did. Yeah. Yep, correct, Thomas. If you are no longer employed, you should not have a clearance. Or you should have to um well no, I mean if you're retired, you're retired. He's all he is now is a glorified columnist on the freaking shit news. Right? Did it, yeah. Don't mind me. My tongue just wants to run away by itself somewhere. And the man has some of the worst takes I've ever heard. What else can we find here? John Lefevre says Tulsi was a Democrat. RFK Jr. was a Democrat. They still hold many classically liberal values, yet zero Democrat senators will vote for their confirmation. That's all you need to know. The party is ruthlessly corrupt, cultish, and unwilling to respect the will of the people. Hmm. Oh yeah, Jay, I can get my clearances back. Not I didn't have clearances like you guys do, but um, if you've ever worked in shipping outside of the government, um, I had to have. Oh crap! I had to go through all kinds of training for shipping to get my security clearance. All right, let's see. Rob Schneider. Y'all been following Rob Schneider lately? Yours had to be done every 5 years. Why does SATs get one for life? Yeah, because they lie for the establishment, Thomas. That's why. You know the whole Hunter Biden laptop. That right there tells you why. How many was it? 60, almost 60, and they were all former. They weren't current. You know the current ones didn't say it. It was all former ones, and yeah, crazy stuff. But Rob Schneider posted on X last night. He said, Oh no, Girl Scout cookies have glyphosate. And he's got a post up here by Johnny Midnight. It says 100% of Girl Scout cookies tested positive for high levels of glyphosate and heavy metals. 25% tested positive for lead. There is no safe level for ingestion. Now, do you know why that's funny? Do you really know why that's funny? Because the dude in the TikTok channel is literally trying to get you to not buy them so that he can buy more. That's why it's so funny. The guy's trying to make it seem like he doesn't want them, and you shouldn't eat them either. But then he's secretly going to go and buy them all up. Oh, let me see if I can find that tweet from him about the CNN thing, because that was hilarious. I love that. I love this quote from him. He quoted this 6 hours ago. He says, "If the devil exists, he's saying, quote, don't make waves, unquote. So, dot, 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 dot. Make waves." Hell yeah. I mean, it's a little chilly, but I guess I can go polar plunging this morning. My testes will end up in my throat up here with my Adam's apple and fighting for space close to my brain, but let's see. I can't say that one on here. Nope. Andrew Bailey hints that Missouri may prosecute Dr. Jabby Jab. I don't know, man. All right, Jay. I don't know, because if you start doing that, then they're going to start doing the same shit back and forth and back and forth. I mean, I do want to see him held accountable, but at what cost? I should let the rest of the world have their way with him. Scott Bessent has just been confirmed as the new Secretary of the Treasury. Final vote was 68 to 29 to confirm. Is that a good thing? I want to see. Damn. This one makes me want to throw up. This wrinkly old piece of shit meatball, walking heart attack right there. Can you read how many times it says he was on a certain island with a certain piece of shit man? I don't want to talk about it too much because they might ding us and whatnot, but I'll show it up there for you. This is what he needs from a big man from behind in prison. Then they can rip his. Never mind. Stop, Chris, before you get us in trouble. Now, what would be funny would be if Fauci and Bill Gates ended up being boyfriend and girlfriend in prison. That's hilarious. Whoops. Where did it go to? I don't want to be here. There we go. Let's see. Here's a post where he's going after John Brennan. That's another one that should have had his clearances smacked away long ago. Let's see here. I just see what that one is for later. I don't want to talk about something. Good morning, Ray. Hopefully you're having a good day. I'll have to give a call out the next time you're off so I can talk to you and Dave. Big news. Apparently, it says that RFK has reportedly secured enough votes to be confirmed as Secretary of Health and Human Services. What do y'all think of that? Are you happy about that one? I'm a little torn, but happier than not happy. Let's see. Whoops, sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so the first press briefing of the Trump White House is today at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So, are y'all gonna watch it or? Oh, this is good. Thank God for my Pennsylvania representatives in the House state, and the state in the House here in our state. Because how in the hell would I understand how to read my fucking electric bill without them wasting hundreds of thousands of dollars to televise it so that they can tell us how to read it? Some days I am so ashamed of this state. Nathan Hughes said, President Trump gets more done in one round of golf than Biden in 4 years. I don't know, man. Biden destroyed a lot of shit in 4 years. Oh, damn. Hey, Thomas. Okay, first off, I gotta ask this. Did you see? We talked about Costco's not getting rid of its DEI bullshit. We've discussed that. Did you see the other day? I think it was Saturday. Al Sharpton and his minions descended on the DC Costco, and it was supposed to be a buy-in to support them for their DEI. The funny thing is, none of them had any carts. None of them were looking for shit. They were there for a photo op and left. They didn't buy anything. Right? True, Jay. True. Yeah, Jay says it's easy to measure when all Biden did was against the country. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty evident just with Maui, East Palestine, North Carolina. But hell, when those big name Democrat donors in Hollywood, their houses went down, boy, he was right there to suck their nutsack and tell them, "Oh yes, we'll give you whatever you need to rebuild. Just keep funneling money to us." Sorry, I guess that was a little vulgar. I'm bad. I'm sorry. I get a little excited. Thomas says Minnesota House is split. Big fight on who's going to control it. Dems have showed up since the election. So, anyways, back to the Costco thing. Here is a woman named Karen Kennedy. Kind of funny her name's Karen because she's kind of being a Karen here, but I like it. This is a good Karen, kind of Karen. She says, "I'm black." Well, congratulations, and yeah, we're happy for you. It says to Costco, "I'm black and I just canceled my membership. Al Sharpton doesn't represent me. America is done with DEI discrimination. You are running a business, not a social service organization. This was a very stupid move." What do you think? Do you like that? Do you think she's wrong? Do you think Costco's wrong? Jack Persobic says, "Wake up and pray up." Yep, already did. Already did that. Carl Benjamin. Any of you know who Carl Benjamin is? Do you follow him? He's Sargon of Akkad on X. But yeah, he's a good follow. He's talking about trying to win back the culture in his country. He's from the UK. But it says here, somebody else posted, "I once stayed with some friends in a random town in the middle of Cotswold in England. Teensy town, cozy cottage, not even on Google Maps. Went to their farm shop for butter, milk, and eggs, and it was the most healthy given food I'd ever eaten. Local baker for bread. Wi-Fi barely worked. Roses blooming everywhere with reckless abandon. Fragrant wildflowers growing out of every crack in the ancient stone walls. Met some wonderful people who were so sweet and kind to me. Everyone left their doors open, passed by a church every day on my walk that doubled as a primary school. So you'd see gaggles of little children all the time. I think that's the closest I got to heaven on earth, and this is why I feel so strongly about liberating England from the devil." That's what's happening here. They're trying to erase the culture. Thomas says she's right, and don't push your BS on everyone. Dang it, Thomas, you said you liked it when I pushed my BS on you. Oh, wait, never mind. Let's go see what we got in the headlines, shall we? Okay, we're going to. Where's this one? Oh, I figured it out. Okay. Oh, that's gotta hurt. But I don't know how much I trust them. Um, Apparently they're saying a Sputnik moment. $1 trillion wiped off U.S. stocks after Chinese firm unveiled AI chatbot. If that's true, that's an owie. That means lots of people lost money yesterday. Colombian leader quickly caves after Trump threats offers presidential plane for deportation flights. Why are we offering presidential plane for deportation flights? That doesn't sound right. Colombian President Gustavo Petro swiftly backtracked on his refusal to accept deportation flights from the United States after President Donald Trump threatened tariffs and other measures. The White House confirmed on Sunday that Colombia's president had caved to all of President Trump's terms, including the unrestricted acceptance of all illegal aliens from Colombia returned from the United States, upon including on U.S. military aircraft without limitation or delay. Oh, so they're considering military aircraft as presidential aircraft now? Yes, of course. We have to have one dumbass that goes over to Twitch and posts a link, so I gotta go over there and log in just to ban their dumbass. Thank you for that. That would be hilarious, Thomas. Okay, done with that. Thank you. Oh my. So another one caves. Thomas says, I heard Google is changing all the maps to Gulf of America. Let's go look. Let's go have a look-see at the Gulf. I always just call it the Gulf anyway, so. Nope, not yet, bud. It still says the Gulf of New Mexico. So it hasn't changed yet. But Congress didn't change it either yet, so. Let's go find another headline, shall we? Oh, Jim Acosta is leaving CNN, from what I've heard. Oh, that sucks, Dick. Thomas, might as well put a hold on that whole on the grant thing for right now. That's a bummer. All federal grants and loan disbursement paused by the White House. This was just updated an hour ago at 6:44 a.m. The White House Budget Office has ordered a pause on all federal grants and loans according to an internal memorandum sent Monday, potentially impacting trillions in government spending and halting public programs that affect millions of Americans. Federal agencies must temporarily pause all activities related to obligation or disbursement of all federal financial assistance. White House Office of Management and Budget Acting Director Matthew Faith said in the memorandum. A pause also blocks the issuance of new grants. It's not one thing, it's something else. I want to help people, but in order to help people, we need to have money. In order to get money, I need to either bug everybody for fucking money all the time and get on your nerves and be like, hey, come donate, come donate, come donate. I don't want to do that. You know, I would rather sit here and bullshit and say, you know what, the website's up. If you want to donate, you can go there. And then I would rather fish for grants. I'd rather go find money that's just going to get wasted somewhere else that we can put to good use. And that's what we're planning. That's what we're working on. Definitely, we will still file for some. My mouth's dry. Sorry, hold on. But yeah, we can still go through them and do our end of it. That way, when they start accepting again, we're ahead of the curve. But just disappointing. That's all. Who is this? Trump signs executive orders to reshape the military, including banning transgender troops. Good, because they're worthless anyway, because when they have the surgery, they're out for over a year. They can't be doing anything, so they're sitting around, they're laying around, they're doing something around the base. Right? Why are we paying people who are supposed to be defending our country to go cut perfectly good parts of their body off just so they can't go do their job that they're paid to do? That makes no sense to me whatsoever. You want to chop your dick off? Do it on your time, on your dime, not mine. That eerily rhymed and scares me. Did you catch it? Oh no, I 100% agree, Jay. That and the attention that they get for it. They're so brave and stunning, and they're fighting for their equality, even though they can't. There's nothing that they can't do. Well, now there is. They can't join the military because, but yeah, it's their own fault they can't join the military. Jay, here's one for you, buddy. Here's one for you. It's Oklahoma. Oklahoma Board of Education to vote on proposal requiring families to prove citizenship when enrolling students. That should be fucking common sense all across our country. Why isn't it? This was just updated, so they're voting on this today, I believe, Jay. The Oklahoma State Board of Education is set to vote Tuesday on a proposal that would require families to report their immigration or citizenship status when enrolling their children in school. The school board says the goal of the proposal is to better understand its students' needs. However, education and immigration advocates say they believe the proposal will make immigrant families afraid and unwelcome at schools. Well, they should be afraid and unwelcome at the schools. Your fucking agenda is screwing up other kids' educations. That are legally required to provide every child an education. No, they're not. They are not required to give an education to kids who are not here legally. That's not the way it works. Thomas said an Air Force general said it's time to get back to the mission and strip all the BS that has infected the military. Yep, start handing out the amoxicillin pills, Thomas. Bend them over and give them a good shot of quinine. That's crazy, bud.
Migrants deported for illegally entering the U.S. Now, back home, they process past officials, including the country's vice president, into a reception hall. Cookies and coffee await. One by one.
The hell? Why are we giving them cookies and coffee? Oh, definitely. We need to go after, Catholic Charities needs to be made a criminal organization. They need to be hit with RICO charges and human trafficking charges. And that's just the start. That's not including money laundering and embezzling. Yes, President Trump and his administration have lifted the, I guess the best way to put it that you would understand is rules of engagement. Um, it used to be they weren't allowed to enter sensitive spaces, schools, churches, places like that. And now it's game on. They can go wherever they have to go to get them now. So I hope some of these ICE agents have been working out and have their their Air Jordans are on and pumped up, and they've been practicing jumping fences because they're going to need it. Hmm. So now I'm on NBC News's website. Let's see what they've got going on. Up in the red, up at the top here, it says Morning Rundown. DOJ firing sends a message. A wake-up call for American AI and defectors after glimpse inside North Korea's army. What the hell are they talking about? That makes no sense to me, but maybe I'm misreading it. Um, what do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got? What the hell happened there? Everything went away on me. Sorry, guys. One thing I want to go away won't go away. There we go. Oh, really? I didn't hear that one. Thomas said he heard there was a firefight at the border, a small skirmish as it would be. Dozens of USAID civil servants put on administrative leave, and I bet it still runs perfectly fine without them. Anybody want to take that bet? I got $1.
This morning, an escalating crackdown nationwide on illegal.
Yeah, and I think all of these teachers and these people in public schools who are fighting with ICE, I think they ought to lose their citizenship and be deported somewhere to fuck them. They're not Americans. Not in my eyes. Maybe I'm being too harsh. I don't know. Am I being too harsh this morning? Do I need to calm down and start singing Kumbaya and hold hands with the kiddies? Nah. I'm holding hands with Tiny. Kumbaya, my kitty. Kumbaya. Oh my. ICE agents search for those with criminal histories, but say collateral arrests are possible. Well, the collateral arrests are your own dumb fault because you're letting them loose, so they're getting caught out in the community when they're with other illegals that they're friends with. And so, yeah, it works well, actually. Keep doing it. We appreciate it. Trump says DeepSeek AI should be a wake up call for American tech companies. Chinese. Oh, that's what he's talking about. DeepSeek AI is a Chinese AI company. So, Antifa claims they will start attacking Trump supporters. Bring it. Bring it, you little pussies. The only Trump supporters they're going to attack are old freaking women and kids, because that's all they can attack, most of them anyway. Unless they think they have superior numbers or they're weaponized. Huh, apparently Tiny likes Kumbaya. Did you like that? Huh. Oh, that's lovely. That is so lovely. I have to share that with you because I am not keeping that to myself. 66 million-year-old vomit fossil discovered in Denmark. So apparently that is what 66 million-year-old vomit looks like, everybody. You're welcome. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. Oh, shit. Hey, would you look at that? Good morning, Andrea. You were just talking about that today, Thomas. Google says it plans to use Trump's new name for Denali and Gulf of Mexico. So it's going to be the Gulf of America and go back to Mount McKinley. And then he needs to go back and change the damn bases back. What do you think of that, guys and gals? Do you think they should change all the bases? I'm not even watching the Super Bowl. It's not worth watching because you know the Saints, the Chiefs are going to win, and here's how you know the Chiefs are going to win because every time something that doesn't go the way it should, the referees were there with their whistles stuck up the Chiefs' ass so far that you see shit flying out of the whistle ball every time it goes off. Sorry, but it's just the truth anymore. I don't watch any sports, professional sports anymore because it's all shit. A bunch of overpaid, greedy children who never grow up and think they can do whatever the hell they want. Where's this at? A Pennsylvania teacher accused of calling Muslim student a terrorist is put on leave. Jay says change the names back. Yeah, I agree with you, Jay. Jay. A seventh grader asked the teacher to change seats and was told, I do not negotiate with terrorists. Poor teacher was probably just carrying on. Central Dolphin in Harrisburg. My cousin graduated from that school. mm. No, I'm sorry. My cousin graduated from Central Dolphin East. Trump's endorsement faces first test of his presidency in Florida special primary election. The winner of Florida's primaries Tuesday will be heavily favored to win open congressional seats this spring. So President Trump has endorsed Republicans Jimmy Patronis and Randy Fine for Florida's special primary elections for 2-year House seats. Okay. Do any of you know anything about that? I honestly don't think he'll have that much of a problem getting them in. Yeah, Jay, I think the teacher was carrying on with him. The student asked to change seats, and the teacher said, I don't negotiate with Terry's, and yeah, that's what set it off. Kids are pussies nowadays and can't have a laugh. This could be interesting. Trump floats foreign imprisonment of American criminals who are repeat offenders. The president pitched the idea as a cost-saving measure, arguing that sending U.S. criminals overseas for a small fee would cost less than imprisoning them at home. So, what I'm gathering from that is that Trump is wanting to send repeat offenders overseas to work in, right here, floating a kind of modern-day penal colony. Trump billed the idea as a cost-saving measure in remarks at a conference for House Republicans in Miami. If they've been arrested many, many times, the repeat offenders, by many numbers, I want them out of our country, he said. We're going to get approval, hopefully, to get them the hell out of our country, along with others, and let them be brought to a foreign land and maintained by others for a small, very small fee. Well, that's going to be interesting, wouldn't it? Okay. I have no problem with that. I think that by teaching them skills, sending them to another place, let them go and do work work details. Let them give back to society while they're still serving their sentence. And at the same time, learn a skill that will help them when they get out to improve their lives so hopefully they don't have to go back. That's the number one reason that people go back to prison is because of lack of opportunity, because they're not learning while they're in prison. The only thing they're learning is how to be a better gangster, which means just be dumber and get caught more. In my opinion, anyway. Oh, somebody's having a bad night in Japan. 2 hours ago, I guess it's daytime there now. A swimming pool size sinkhole swallows truck in Japan, trapping driver inside. Japan has problems, man. Alright, let's see. Let's see what Fox has up. I'm with that, Thomas. Make chain gangs great again. But I would prefer they actually went and learned how to do stuff in like machine shops. Something that's skilled labor that's going to actually help them when they get out. Maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. Trump's DHS boss joins immigration raid to catch criminal dirtbags in America's biggest city. So which one's America's? Ow! That's a kick in the balls, Jay. Let's have a moment of silence for Jay's balls that just got kicked by his electric bill. Okay, back to our normally scheduled shit talking. Oh my. Yes, good morning, honey. They don't want to see your butt, though. No, they don't. They don't want to see your butt. Mexican cartels fire at Border Patrol as Trump ramps up enforcement. Where was this at? Here you go. Thomas was just talking about this morning. Trump continues ramping up border security after January 20th inauguration. U.S. Border Patrol agents exchanged gunfire with suspected. Oh, really? You're going to make me log in? Oh, suck. You won't let me read it. I'm sorry, y'all. Fox sucks ass. They're not a news organization. They're a clickbait organization, so they can make money. Is all it is. Oof, yeah, that's rough. We've been doing the same thing here. While we've got this new heater hooked up, so we'll see. We'll see if that helps with bringing the electric down, since we're not using the big electric heater anymore. But we're using a space heater in the bathroom right now because the bathroom's not quite buttoned up yet. So there's still a bunch of air coming in someplace. Um, so yeah, we'll see what happens. We have it turned down really low, so it comes on maybe 4 or 5 times a night. South under severe weather threat and flash flood threat. Oh no, that's never good. East Palestine reaches settlement with Norfolk Southern over 2023 derailment. And I bet there's no information on how much it's for. $22 million, that's all they're putting up. That's unreal to me. Norfolk Southern East Palestine, Ohio reached a settlement over the February 2023 derailment that sent toxic chemicals into the air, soil, rocks, and creeks, the village and company said in a joint statement. The settlement provides the village with $22 million. That's it. $22 million. Like that's going to do a fucking thing for those people. I hope the judge rejects it. So just imagine, right? Your entire town has been completely fucked over by a company, and they can pay you pennies on the dollar what it's going to cost to recuperate and recover, and still make out with like a bandit. And yeah, fuck you all that live there, you bunch of peons. You should know better than to live in a place like that, right? Oh yeah, Thomas, I understand, bud. Yep. March will be the first time I see a difference in the bills. So Middle East updates. 8 perished hostages among 33 being released. Hey y'all. Let's say we hop off here, head over to Discord. I'll put some movies on. And I think we need a movie day. How's that sound? Is that okay with y'all? Or, I mean, we can keep doing this, but I'm starting to get depressed. We need to find some good news. Let me find some good news to finish this off, okay? Give me a second. Let's click on the Good News Network and see what they've got. Well, hi there, baby. Officer crowdfunds $40,000 for pizza delivery guy who only got a $2 tip in snowstorm delivery. That's not good news. Well, I mean, it kind of is. $40,000 is nice for the kid. Whoever tipped him $2 to deliver in the snow is an asshole. If it's bad weather, you tip better. Come on now. That should be common sense. Alright. Y'all have a great day. I will see you over on Discord. And yeah, we'll have some movies and stuff playing over there. Have a great day, everyone. Peace. Thanks for being here. We'll see you in a little bit.